Hey guys, Help here. Gonna be doing a reaction to Deadpool versus Deathstroke. Death Battle. Recommended by Cody Lane. There we go. I was able to remember it. So, I guess we just get... yeah, I was gonna do a reaction to the newest My Little Pony, the Season 8, the newest one, but I kinda missed the deadline, so... yeah, I missed fun on that one. Maybe someone will post it on YouTube, I don't know. Then I'll be able to react it, because that's the only way I can. Don't know how else I can. So, yeah, let's just get to the video. A 3, a 2, and a 1.
This episode of Death Battle is brought to you by Destiny's Expansion 1, The Dark Below.
Never played.
Available now. They say imitation is the highest form of flattery, but sometimes it's nothing but a slap in the face. Such is the case when it comes to these two masked mercenaries. Deadpool, the merc with a mouth, and Deathstroke, the Terminator. He's whizzing on
Terminator.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Deadpool, because he defies all logic.
T-shirts, internet memes, and everywhere you look at nerd legends. But the story behind this popular anti-hero isn't as likely as nature would lead you to believe.
Just fucking die!
Wade Winston Wilson was a globe-trotting mercenary looking for his chance to become the world's next greatest superhero. Then he was diagnosed with cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
Semi-truck
I actually saw the movie.
That's oddly specific.
Oh, part of
the inevitability of death, Wade gave up. He abandoned his heroic dreams, stopped his chemo treatments, and dumped his girlfriend to free her from the burden of a man doomed to die.
Oh, that's a nice thing to do,
A
actually.
cure by
Or
Department
honorable.
K, the Special Weapons Development Division of a strange alien world called Canada. Hey, what the hell is going on?
It's Scott! Scott! Who's that? That's Scott. He's a dick.
I've only been in the little parts of Canada, that's it. I'm still a little curious.
By cure, I mean he actually was handed over to the Weapon X program. The same guys who gave Wolverine's bones the old chrome dip. They injected Wade with Wolvie's healing factor. Which I don't even know if that's possible. Do they have like a spare jar of essence of Wolverine or something?
And wouldn't they use that on normal soldiers then?
His body became a surgical playground for Dr. Kilbrew and his assistant Ajax. Just like Operation, only constantly hitting the sides.
Ooh.
But hey, at least he doesn't have cancer anymore. Well, actually he still does. His cells just regenerate faster than the cancer can kill him. Beneath that red and black spandex, he's basically a giant walking tumor.
Yeah.
Which can talk. A lot. Ah! Kill it with fire! Oh, wait. We can't. Meanwhile, among Kilbrew's other prisoners, a gambling ring was formed. Patients would place bets on each other's survival.
That was creepy.
And these bets were placed in what they called the Deadpool. Get it? Because it's kind of like where his name comes from. Oh, you'll see. Unfortunately for Kilbrew, Wade had somehow gotten superhuman strength, speed, and stamina.
Crystal meth. That feels better.
Because I guess they had a jar filled of that shit too.
Drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad. By doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. But drugs are bad.
He used these skills
He looks
to
like a
kill Ajax
reptilian.
and make a dramatic escape. Free at last, his fellow inmates inspired him to take on his now famous namesake. Deadpool! Deadpool! What the heck?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please continue talking about how great I am. You.
I was afraid of this. Deadpool somehow possesses a unique awareness of whatever medium he's in, whether it be comic books, games, TV shows, or an awesome internet show. What now? Basically, he's a pro at shattering the fourth wall.
Like Pinkie Pie.
Bingo. Oh, hey, Boomstick, tell your ex-wife I said hello.
You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out of here before I blow your head off. Unfortunately, all that would do is just piss him off.
You insensitive prick. You have any idea how much that stings?
Bad idea, as Deadpool is a master martial artist, seasoned assassin, and a raging sex machine. What?
I
Wow.
noticed you left out a few things in the script, so I made some changes. You know, just the important stuff. Like my penis.
Well, if by raging sex machine he means getting down with a bloated alien, a shape-shifting teenage prostitute, and death herself, he must have some pretty low standards.
Okay.
That's right. This guy literally tried to stick his dick in death. Maybe that's why he liked my ex-wife.
Go to hell! Come here! Get over here! Get your face! Stay away from me! You keep him away from me! Oh, you gotta get it done! You little bitch! You little bastard! Get over here! What are you? And I'm gonna come back here!
All right, that's enough, you two. This is serious. Stop it.
But besides his dick, Deadpool has an arsenal of weaponry he can pull out of absolutely nowhere. This is an animation technique commonly called the magic satchel, though its existence as an actual thing is preposterous.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
I hate you.
Oh, I hate you too.
Me too. Some of
We love you
Deadpool's
too,
favorite toys
buddy.
include
My trusty rusty twin katanas, some grenades, my 2 favorite machine guns, butter and I can't believe it's not butter, a teleportation belt, an infinity stone that alters continuity. Oh, I can't choose. I love them all.
Okay,
Oh my
kill
god.
him. Combined, Deadpool's weapons and abilities have helped him accomplish some amazing feats in spite of his illness. His quick draw is fast enough to beat 7 Hydra agents at once. He can decimate legions of armed warriors solo while talking on the phone. He's the only one to ever outwit Taskmaster, who literally has the power to
Can you hear me?
predict his opponent's
No.
moves.
Okay.
And in one instance, he even murdered the entire Marvel Universe, including the supposedly unkillable Wolverine.
Oh, is it okay if I delete Real World Road Rules Challenge off the TiVo? Because it's been a... Wow. I'm going to need some new students.
He
Why?
did this with a sword made of carbonadium, an alloy capable of nullifying healing factors. In other words, he cheated. He survived skyscrapers collapsing on top of him, having his heart ripped out, his head blown to bits, and even his entire body melted into a puddle. But his regeneration is also responsible for one of his greatest downfalls. This power has trained him to think he's invincible, and so he's become quite careless in battle. And that's just if his extreme ADHD hasn't already put him into a bind. Yet there are few more deadly than the regenerating degenerate. Really, Deadpool finally accomplished his dream of becoming the next great superhero.
By
that's
killing
true,
everyone.
Want to see me naked?
Wait, what? No, no, no! My eyes! Oh, my eyes! Claw them out fast enough.
And now you're scarred for life. Let's see my competition.
I did not need to see that.
In the history of the DC Universe, there has never existed a more lethal tactician and soldier than Slade Joseph Wilson. After
Who?
illegally joining the U.S. military at the age of 16,
I don't know anything about this
he
person.
fought in Korea for years, where his
Or
skills
the-
won the attention of an experimental
superhero
serum
name.
program and the lovely Captain Adeline Kane. This is sounding suspiciously like the origin story of Captain America.
Kinda.
Slade actually gets the girl. I don't mind, but does he steal cars? Probably. Slade completely mastered every fighting style under Adeline's tutelage in record time.
Nice.
Apparently, this impressed her so much they were married with a kid on the way in mere months.
Really?
That's my kind of woman. Oh, you're a badass? No roses, no dates. Let's fight people, get married, and plow. Feeling pretty fucking great about life, Slade volunteered for an experiment that would help him resist enemy truth serums. Everything went exactly
Truth?
as planned.
Serum?
You'd think these guys would have learned by now. Wouldn't you know it, the injection did not have the effects they were looking for.
Made him older.
Instead of ruining his life forever, the experiment accidentally transformed Slade into the deadliest assassin in the world.
Cool.
A Terminator, if you will. Which begs the question.
Hey, I thought there was only one
what
robot
does the US
Terminator.
military think is in truth serums? Slade rose as a new man known to the world as Deathstroke.
First time I've heard of
Don't
him.
forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Deathstroke is nearly superhuman. He can hit harder, run faster, react quicker, and push himself longer than an Olympic athlete. Plus, he can use 90% of his brain, unlike the average 10%.
I would love to see
Come
them
on,
do
if you really
a
only
death
use
battle
10%
between
of our
World of
brains,
Warcraft
we'd be about as dumb as
characters.
shit.
That'd be interesting.
Guaranteed. What's important here is Deathstroke's mind can process information 9 times more efficiently than an ordinary man. He can think quicker, hear better, and see faster. God damn it, that's not a real thing. Ooh, we should put him and Captain America into a staring contest. Ugh. He also has a healing factor, which can repair any part of his body. even if his brain is blown to smithereens, bringing him back from the dead. Unfortunately,
much?
life back home was rough for Slade. His abilities were put to the test when his son was kidnapped by a group of rival mercenaries. Despite
Yeah,
a successful
shocker. Someone
rescue,
kidnaps
his
his
son
family.
lost his ability to speak.
So his
Ooh,
ungrateful wife
poor
lashed
kid.
out in rage, and Slade was never the same.
Literally.
But
Huh?
he's one step closer to his secret dream of becoming a pirate. Question, Wizard, if he has a healing factor, how come he's still missing that eye?
Well, no one knows, Boomstick.
That was a wink, but you don't know it because it's just an eye.
But perhaps not even a healing factor can repair the deepest of emotional wounds.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Despite his new lack of depth perception, Deathstroke remained as skilled as ever.
Partially thanks to his favorite gear. I'm talking dual machine guns, a sniper rifle, and a super bomb.
Which is actually just a glorified flashbang grenade with trace bits of kryptonite. Guess who that's for?
The guy
Gee, I
who
wonder.
in one of the most biased fanboy videos ever.
Shut up, Wade.
Okay, man.
This is just getting weird. So back to the weapons. Deathstroke prefers his sweet Thundercat-style sword and laser-shooting energy lance. Also, he's got an awesome suit of armor made up of Kevlar and nth metal.
Okay.
Oh, look, yet another fictional alloy stronger and lighter than titanium. Also, he has armor composed of promethium.
Well, my shirt is made up of boomstickium. See, I can make up alloys too, right?
Actually, Boomstick, promethium is a real thing.
Oh, come on!
Though in real life, it's a chemical used in atomic batteries to power guided missiles and spacecraft. But in comic book land, it's not that at all. It
Comic
can
book
absorb
land.
energy, is incredibly strong, and is self-regenerative.
Wait, so his suit has a healing factor too? So does like his zipper try and close itself when he wants to talk? Because that's horrifying. I mean, I remember when I got my junk stuck.
Oh my
With his
god.
impressive skills and arsenal, Deathstroke has defeated dozens of ninjas at once, survived an exploding nuclear submarine, and took down most of the Justice League by himself.
He's also really.
So is there
good at
anything that's actually canon, or is this all just
How many push-ups can he do?
fanfic?
all of them.
All fanfic, like
Despite
not one
multiple
thing
members
that's
of the Justice
actual
League agreeing
canon.
he's the best tactician on the planet, Deathstroke is known for violent outbursts of rage when in extreme pain. Depending on who he's
Yeah.
fighting, this can make him even more dangerous.
Deathstroke doesn't just solve problems, he terminates them.
I am the thing that keeps you up at night.
I missed that Teen Titans. Slade was awesome.
I will never rest, and neither will you.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Advertisements.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay. Busy city. Everyone hates life. Average day.
What a rip! Seriously, what makes this chump worth $10 more than me? Come on! I'm me! What? Am I right? Yeah, I am. I'm pretty sure. Ha!
It's your lucky day. I can show you.
Oh, you show? Can I get popcorn first? I hope they have salt and pepper shakers. I want it to be tasty. Bye.
Eat my bullets. So they're basically hitting each other's bullets. Yep, that's what I thought. That's ridiculously impossible. Well, he's gone.
Bam!
Ooh.
Bam! Oh, you can! Bam! There!
Little douchebag.
A Donatello fan, huh? I was always more of a Leonardo guy myself. Although I think most people would pin me more as a Michelangelo. You know, that's them labeling.
I like the sword guy, Leonardo, I think. Swords are cool.
Bam! Let's do this! Oh, my kidney! Coming at you!
there goes your blades.
I gotta say, it's kind of an honor to get the snot beat out of me by you, of all people. This is aside, of course.
He does not talk
Mark
much.
this sleeves on you.
Hey, buddy, don't let me slow you down.
Now, Lois, before you start yelling, let me remind you that you were the one who recklessly drove into oncoming crap.
It was inexcusable, Peter, and Stewie may never be able to ride in the car again.
Turn off the windshield wipers. They don't work. They're just making it worse.
Where is that son of a gun? I'm gonna show him what for, I swear to God. Oh, shit.
What the fuck is that? Oh, sniper.
Look at me! Look at me! Do not slow down! Hey! Your dumb face! Oh, my kidney!
My kidney. Your ass is now, boy.
Is it sword fight time? Good thing I carry spares. Yes,
I still think Deadpool might have the advantage.
If you spent half as much time concentrating as you do talking, perhaps you'd be less predictable.
Oh, you're kidding me! I'm predictable? I'm just getting warmed up!
Oh, fuck. Dance fight.
I don't mind. He's coming for me. Watch the fight.
Dick. Right, just running along like nothing's happening. This is kind of interesting to watch.
It's clean! My leg! Oh, it's cramping!
Well, he's dead.
Pop, watching Deathstroke! God damn it!
I don't think they both can die is the problem.
Well, that escalated quickly. You might want to lay low for a couple days, because you are pretty much responsible for a mass murder. It's a Deathstroke kebab! Whoops, hang on, give me a sec. This is gonna hurt.
Oh, now he's going berserk with all that pain.
Whoa, hold on! You heal fast too? I've got something special for that.
Oh yeah, I think.
Carbonadium sword.
Oh yeah.
Pesky Wolverines and saber teeth since 2012. Review for cinema.
Unless he breaks the blade.
All the children in the audience, cover your eyes.
Oh, right in the eye. Oh my god. Now, yeah, he has the advantage.
And the moral of the story is... Deadpool wins!
Not a good time to lose one's head.
Oh, indeed.
That's not the way to get ahead in life.
No.
It's a shame he wasn't more headstrong. He'll never be the head of a major corporation.
Okay, that'll do.
Okay.
This is totally racist. Hey, chimichanga. Oh, YouTube comments. Oh, I see you rolling. Oh, you're hating. Oh, it wounds me so deep, doesn't it all? Explain how I beat this asshole.
Tell me how to do
because
my
you're
job.
Blade.
And this was a surprisingly even match. Though Deathstroke was the superior fighter
forgot all
of the two
about that.
and had the better armor, Deadpool could take all his punishment and give just as much.
Deathstroke's smart, so normally he would have no problem predicting his opponent's moves. But Deadpool is so unpredictable, not even Taskmaster, or sometimes even himself for that matter, can keep up with whatever he's doing.
Unfortunately for Deathstroke, he didn't have the means to put Deadpool down for good. And
Yeah,
while
video's
Deathstroke's
almost
healing
done, so I
factor
don't
was
really give a
perfect
shit
for
about the
repairing damage,
vehicles out there.
Deadpool's trumped his by being capable of replacing entire organs at a much faster rate. Sometimes the original isn't always the best.
Deadpool is just a cut above the rest.
The winner is...
Spider-Man! I mean,
That's silly.
Thanks to Destiny for sponsoring this death battle.
Check out the new expansion, The Dark Below, with all new loot, level increase, new story missions and quests, a new co-op strike 6-player raid, and new competitive multiplayer arenas.
I'm getting the season pass so I can ride that sweet tumbler. And don't miss out on our next episode, Kirby vs. Majin Buu. Thanks
I already
for
did
watching.
that one. And I'm assuming that's it. Yeah. Pause. Well, that was my reaction to the video. It was quite entertaining, actually. And yeah, I would love them to do like a death battle towards the World of Warcraft, for instance. I would say Thrall, but he's not as powerful as an elemental shaman as he used to be, so I guess he wouldn't really work. But a fight like with Gul'dan now, that would be an interesting fight. That demonic guy would basically rip your soul out, and yeah, he's pretty fucking messed up. There's a lot of guys, even like the Lich King, has the ability to summon the undead, and that'd be an interesting fight too. So, yeah, they should definitely do something like that. But, besides that, yeah. Hope you guys liked the video, and have a nice day.
The